Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to today's Caffeine for the Soul. And today's episode was prompted by a meme that I saw on Instagram. And it was a quote from Ramana Maharshi, the Indian sage. And he was asked by a student, "How should we treat others?" And he replied, "There are no others." Now, that was not the answer I was expecting, but it was a really good answer. Because as soon as we divide the world into us and them, me and you, others and self, we create artificial divides. We start treating people differently on the basis of apparent differences. So we treat men different from women. We treat people differently based on their religion or skin color, on the associations that we have with their bank balance and job status, and whatever else we've learned along the ways makes us better than them or less than them or equal to them. But there is always at the heart of all of those things an us and a them, a me and others. Now, I can't imagine anybody's made it past the age of 5 on the planet and not come across some version of the golden rule, which is found in pretty much every culture in the world, and in a version of it is found in pretty much every religious teaching in the world, which, as is most often spoken of in Western culture, is do unto others as you would have done unto you. Which, if there were others, if we were not all made of the same stuff, if we were not all made of the same life force, if we were not all the same underneath the wonderful variety of differences of looks and sounds and thoughts and feels, then it would make a lot of sense to divide people into categories and treat them according to their category. But trying to be kinder to others, I don't know if you've noticed, but in the history of the world, it's not gone so well. Trying to eliminate others, or get rid of the others, or subjugate the others, that's gone even worse. But what if there are no others? What if the reason that I would do unto others as I would do unto me is because there are no others? So I would no sooner punch you in the mouth than I would punch me in the mouth. I would no sooner be unkind to you than I would be unkind to myself. And I'm wondering if, in hearing me say that, you go, but I'm not that kind to myself. I do kind of punch myself in the face from time to time. I'm kind of horrible with me. And that's why I always sort of had a soft spot for what I was first introduced to. I think they was called the Platinum Rule, which was do unto yourself as you would have others do unto you. Because often we've learned to be nicer to other people than we have to ourselves. But again, even the Platinum Rule, if there are no others, if what I do to me I am doing to everyone, if what I give to myself I am giving to everyone, then love and kindness and patience and humor seem like a pretty great way to travel. The philosopher Aldous Huxley, who wrote Brave New World and The Perennial Philosophy, was being interviewed towards the end of his life, and he was asked if he could sum up his life's work. And he said, it's somewhat embarrassing after all of these years, that the most helpful thing that I could say to sum up my life's work is be kinder to one another. Now, I don't know if we'd talked to him about it if he would have said, because when you're kinder to one another, you're kinder to yourself because there are no others. But there is something unbelievably kind about recognizing that we're all in this together and that everyone is doing the best they can, given what they see is possible, given the thinking they have that looks real to them, given their understanding of themselves and the world. Well, so how should you treat others? How about treating them as if there are no others and seeing what happens? Have fun, learn heaps, happy exploring, and I'll talk with you soon.